Hey guys, so after the floating castle from the last video got patched, I was trying to come up with a good base that is easy to defend, working with around 260 to 280 tiles, which is the limit for most servers. So first you need a long area with 2 levels. For me, I found this location amazing since it's easy to go to all the zones and the cave exits are all nearby. So as usual, block the entrances with stairs to force the golem into a straight path and reduce the damage. Even though the stairs as well got patched and you can go around them, but it will still minimize the damage of the golem. And keep in mind, all those stairs lead to nothing, so make sure to not connect anything to them, otherwise the whole idea becomes useless. So the golem will go straight from here and attack the first door, which has the highest HP. You can jump down from above and spam it with attacks because the space will be too small for it to dodge. Once the golem penetrates the first door, it has 3 options which will lead all to the same location at the end, straight, left or right, and whichever location it goes to you can attack it from the other side. And once the golem reaches the main door, it will be greeted with wraiths, and I added a lot of colored lights and decoration just to reduce the FPS and make the enemy's life more miserable, because we all know fighting this many wraiths already is cancer enough with the permafear. And surely block the sides with stairs to force the enemy into going this way, because as we know the stairs can't be damaged. Here I added some vermin nests just to waste the time of the attacker a bit more. Since at this stage the enemy will be able to see your castle heart, so reinforce it with the servants. If they wanna key your heart and disable the defenses, then there's nothing you can do about it, and if they want to claim your castle, then also there's nothing to do about it. That's how the game is made. Regardless, once the enemy is here, there's a lot of options for them to progress. Option 1 is this stair. Once you go upstairs there is nothing, so it's useless. Option 2, this stairs here, which will lead you to this area. I will come back to it later. And option 3 is this stairs, which will also lead to the same area. If the enemy decides to rotate from the outside, they will see the closed walls, so it's definitely not the castle entrance, right? Therefore, their only option is to progress through the arena we talked about. There's nothing surrounding it apart from this one tile straight path, and going down the stairs and we reach another closed wall. Now for the attacker, it's just a waste of time and probably the raid time will be done by now. But say the attacker is determined to raid you, they will have to spawn another golem and reach here again and destroy those walls until they reach the actual stairs leading up. And here your actual base should be closed with walls or doors, not like here in the footage. And after the introduction of treasury room, all those other crafting rooms are useless. You should not worry about them being looted. I also added a separator in the 3rd floor with prison walls, so the enemies can't jump to the other side and they have to go through all the useless rooms first. Garden, workshop, alchemy, either jewelry or tailor, into forge, into prison. And the most important room, which is the study, that can be completely removed. I added a jump from it to the arena, and you can jump also further to the castle heart. And then the prison and the shard pedestals. And you might be wondering, why are the shards so close? Simply because if someone reaches this stage in your base and you are not using your shard to defend yourself, then why do you even have them? And if you are using them and losing the fights, then the enemy is just better and they are more worthy of them. Anyways, continuing downstairs, we reach the floating area, which is the treasury room. You can have your teleporters here to the exit, which is right underneath us, to the heart, arena, crafting stations, whatever. And your loot boxes as usual. With the jewel boxes, I like to mark them with colors for easier usage. So now you might be wondering, if the actual entrance to your castle is blocked with walls, how do you reach your base? Well, if you are not getting raided, you can easily use the teleporters. And if you are getting raided, just come here and open this door. I will elaborate. Say you drop down and kill the enemy before they reach the actual entrance, but the siege is still active, so you can't use the teleporters. And surely you don't want to go to the wraith room, so simply wolf form and jump to this side. The attacker might see this before they raid, and aim to come here first, but the golem won't be able to, so they will have to use explosives and fight with -1 player that's using the golem, and you should have the advantage in it, especially with your servants. So it's up to you if you want to keep this entrance or remove it. Anyways, back to the topic. You come here to this stair, use frog form and jump, and now you're back to your base without using any teleporters. This entrance is only viable if the breach didn't reach the wraith room. If they did, you should close it instantly and go to the other entrance that I will show you right now. From the castle heart, go up the stairs, reach this arena room, open this door and make that jump. And if they reach the castle heart, you should instantly close this entrance as well. This one is more secure than the other one, but both of them in general are risky and situational. Because if you are killing the enemy, you should not worry too much about going back to your base. And if you are losing, then you can easily unstuck and spawn in your base. Hope this layout was helpful, and if you have any suggestions or improvements, please let me know in the comments below.